Okay, so for this example, we are going to be using the if function for to see if the inventory is low and to order more inventory. So it says in the inventory notice column, we want to display low if the inventory level percentage is below 10%. Otherwise, leave the cell blank. We're going to go to cell E5 and we're going to type in equal if. Then our condition is going to be that the inventory level is below 10%. And then if this is true, we want it to display low. And we write that between quotation marks. And then if it's not true, we just want it to leave blank. So you just do open quotation marks and close quotation marks. And then you press enter. And that is gonna make that condition there. Now for our next example, we are going to be creating this function formula in cell B2 that will exclude only Mike or any other Mike from being invited. And then we're going to copy the formula down. We're going to place our select column B2. We're going to enter equals if, and then our condition is if this cell is equal to Mike, then I'm going to write not invited. And if it's not Mike, we're all good. We're going to write invited. And we press enter. And then you can see that when you drag the formula down, there we have it. There is a Mike, so it says that Mike is not invited. For our next example, we are going to be making a few, actually, we're going to be using a few if functions on this one. For our first task, it says in cell F20, enter an if function that tests whether the order quantity is greater than 0. If it is, return the value of cell C20 multiplied by cell B20. Otherwise, return no text by entering quotation marks and autofill this formula until the rest of the cells. We're going to click here, and our formula, it's already there, the one that they want us to use if the quantity is greater than 0. So we're just going to work around it. And I'm going to, if you go to this bar over here and just type in after the equal if, then our logical test is that quantity is going to be more than 0. Then if that is true, we use this formula. And if not, we just leave the cell blank and then close the parenthesis. We're going to press enter. Looks like the same way, but you can see when we drag the formula down, this value here disappear because we don't have any quantities on the cell. Now the second task, it says in cell F28, enter the if statement that calculates the discount only if the order is greater than $200. See cell F12 for the current discount. Okay, discount, we type in equals if, and then if this value is greater than $200, then we are gonna see this multiply by the 10% discount. And then if not, we're just gonna leave it blank. And enter. As you can see, it is applying the discount because this value is greater than $200. And the cool thing about this is if we change the discount to, let's say, 8%, since we used this cell for our if function here, it's going to automatically change there. And let me change that back to 10%. And then, okay, so for our next task, it says in cell F32, enter the if statement that displays the correct ship-in charge. If the entry in cell C15 is overnight, a charge of $10.99 will be made. Otherwise, the standard charge of $5.99 will be made. Okay, and type in here, it's going to be cell F32 equals F. And then let's say ship in here. So this value equals overnight, then the charge is going to be to the cell here. And if not, I'm just going to change it to standard. And we're going to type, okay, just hit enter. And as you can see, since there's nothing here, it's going to have the standard charge. But then if we type in overnight, enter, that's going to change to $10.99. And then for last task, that's in the 401k max contribution column, use the next function to determine the maximum 401k contribution for each employee. These employees who are age 50 or older are allowed to contribute up to $22,000 during the year to their 401k plan. All other employees under age 50 can contribute a maximum of $17,000 during the year. For this, I'm going to type in cell O2 equals F, and then our condition is the age. So age has to be, we can do it both ways. But let's say those employees who are 50 or older. So I'm gonna do less than 50. So it's shorter, because if not, I would have to do more or equal to 50, which is great too, but you have those two options. Let's say we're doing more or equal to 50, and then our contribution is going to be $22,000. And if that's not true, then our contribution is going to be $17,000. And as you can see, it's going to autofill for all of our employees because this is a table. But if not, you would just drag the formula down and that would autofill for everything. As you can see, like this employee, for example, is 56 years old. So the contribution is 22,000. This one's 30 to 17,000.